What's good everyone, my name is Chefkoch and I welcome you to the 7th episode of Underground Rap Around the World. Today I want to introduce you to the underground scene from Romania so that you can expand your musical knowledge and get tapped into the new wave. I'll be honest, I didn't even know Romania had an underground scene until a couple months ago, but I got put onto some promising artists through my YouTube recommendations and then I made my own research from there on, so now I'll present you some of my favorite Romanian rappers, starting with ilyydavid. ilyydavid is an artist from Iași, a city in the northeast of Romania, who began releasing music in 2022 on SoundCloud. Back then his songs went into the classic plugg sonority, but in 2023 his soundscape evolved with ambient trap and supertrap songs like Begu pe mine. ilyydavid continued to release singles all through 2024 that all were great honestly, but as another recent highlight I want to mention his album David Loves You from April 2025. The album's sonority is dominated by the current US underground rage/experimental trap sound, but towards the end of the project we also have some Europop influenced songs like this one. I definitely did not expect to find a Europop banger on this album, but I'll gladly take it. In addition, I want to mention David's EP Live on the Run from July 2025, with hits like Backstage. So despite his discography still being very small, I personally think that ilyydavid is a promising talent for the Romanian underground. I like his voice a lot because he actually can sing a bit, which is a neat bonus, so I hope that we will get a lot of amazing music from David this year. But now let's move on to the second artist, Spice. Spice started rapping in 2022, his early work fits into the rage sonority, and as a highlight of his discography I want to mention his collab tape with fellow Romanian newcomer Gotti titled Deconectat, which came out in June 2023. With this tape, Spice got quite some attention in Romania and one song on here even has 200,000 streams. Next to that we have the tape All Season Volume 1 for May 2024 that goes into the supertrap category and includes hits like Cad de pe cal. Honestly, this is a really good project, so for sure go check it out if you're a fan of supertrap music. In addition, Spice dropped 2 collab tapes with fellow underground artist Geeko, direct.rom and direct.com. The soundscape on those projects lies somewhere between rage and supertrap again, and my favorite song on here has to be Intra. I like the fact that Spice does a lot of collabs with other rappers from the Romanian underground, that way the artists can push each other and build up the scene quicker. And as a more recent highlight we have the album Still Spice from May 2025. In my opinion it's not his strongest work, but still worth a listen. Most of Spice's music is sonically influenced by Unge the Activist and Yeet, which is funny because Yeet actually has Romanian roots, and you can hear his influence in Spice's beat choices but also in his vocals. So if you like Unge and Yeet, definitely check out Spice, but now let's move on to the next rapper, GSA. GSA, at least that's how I think you pronounce his name, began rapping in 2019. He started out making regular trap alongside the Romanian collective Foreign Boys, but eventually found his own lane with supertrap and experimental trap. As you can see, especially supertrap seems to be a highly popular and influential subgenre in Romania because every underground artist hops on some supertrap beats eventually, there are almost no exceptions. But as newer highlights of GSA's discography, I want to mention his album SENZAŞIONAL from April 2023, or like Future would say, Sensational. One song on here even has almost 300,000 plays, as well as a tape at Marelexa, I know I probably butchered that, from November 2023, with hits like For You. His 2023 one was pretty good already with those 2 tapes, and in May 2025 GSA dropped his most recent project titled Fever Season. This clearly is his most polished record yet in my opinion, and my favorite song on here has to be Money Up. GSA still has a very small discography, but I think he's a promising artist nevertheless with a lot of potential to go places in the Romanian rap scene. And last but not least, let's talk about Awaken. Awaken started rapping in 2021 and his early records, which are mostly self-produced, fit into the rage subgenre. But Awaken also regularly collabs with Chefkoch and they made many EPs together like Meant to Be Gianni from December 2022 or Yin Yang from March 2023 with hits like Reg 3. Other great singles from 2023 include Autoru or Frână, but I also want to mention Awaken's album Rave from March 2024. This is his most experimental project in my opinion, but I like it a lot and my favorite song here has to be Christina. And as a more recent highlight, we have Almost Not Done from May 2025. This is Awaken's most polished record in my opinion and the one with the biggest mainstream appeal, and the best song on here has to be Texas. With that amazing song, we already concluded Awaken's discography, so I hope that I was able to introduce you to underground rap from Romania. In my opinion, it is a very underrated music scene and it for sure will pop off in the years to come, but thanks to this video you can already get tapped in today. Especially if you like supertrap or ambient trap, the Romanian underground will be a great listening experience. Therefore check out everyone I presented today, also take a look at the pinned comment for some honorable mentions if you want to dive deeper into the Romanian underground scene, and with that being said, thank you for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed the video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can hit 2000 subscribers before the end of the year. Cheers!